Welcome to another episode of Improbable History. Normally, I tend to be a little silly, a little full of memes and gifs and shenaniganery and all that. But today we're going to talk about an improbable history, the most improbable history of all, the United States of America. But first,
America, America.
I want to take this opportunity to tell you, don't forget to click like and subscribe, because my YouTube overlords say so. Alright, on with the video. So today, we are going to talk about the improbable history of the United States of America. Now, obviously, from my accent, you can tell that I'm in fact an American. But that doesn't mean as much as people think it means, because I've actually traveled a bit, I've seen some things, I've read some things, I actually have a bachelor's degree in history for what it's worth. So I do have a little bit of authority here when I talk about the improbable history of the United States of America. And it goes a little bit like this. We're going to start with the fact that the United States is improbable by nature. We were founded by an idea, a concept, freedom, liberty. That's not how most countries are founded. Take, for example, Rome, founded by a couple of guys nursed by a wolf. Okay, I mean, that's improbable too. But, China. Original China was founded by the idea that their emperor was serving heaven, and they had a mandate from heaven, if you will, to serve that. And if they did something wrong, then heaven would put someone else in charge. Okay. Japan, even to this day, they have an emperor who is, descendant from the gods, if you will. England. Some chucklehead yanks a sword out of a stone, and next thing you know, he's in charge. Other countries with, all of your Middle Eastern countries founded based on descendant out of places from Islam. What else we got here? Australia. Now, Australia, I have to tell you, they were founded by great convictions. And by that I mean criminals, because they were founded by criminals. New Zealand, founded by hobbits. Don't quote me on that. Other countries in this world. Russia, well, okay, we're not going to get into that. European countries. Germany, of course, was united by Prussia uniting into Germany, which, of course, was more of a military than a government, so it was a military situation. France, the Republic of France. Now, you might say, which republic? Well, I don't know, the 15th Republic? I'm not sure what number they're on right now. Every time I turn around, France has a new constitution and a new republic. Haiti. Haiti was founded by slaves who rebelled and decided to kill all the white people. Okay, so as you can see, lots of countries have different foundations. Almost all of them have to do with a particular person or a man or a leader. See, America, the United States of America, is founded by an idea. What is that idea? Well, let's look at the Declaration real quick. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with one another, and assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. Okay, whoa, right? Basically, long story short here, is that they were English subjects of the king, and they decided, you know what? We're not going to be subjects anymore. We're going to have this idea. What is this idea? It says here, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among us, are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. And it goes on and on from there. Point being this, we created a government that gets its power from the people. In other countries, the government has the power over the people. Okay. Also, it says here that we're supposed to have some rights. Among these, so there are more rights here, okay, that we're given by a creator. Now, you might say, I don't believe in a creator. Doesn't matter. That's what the founders believed. Most of them were actually pretty evangelical practicing Christians. There were a couple who weren't, but most of them were surprisingly Christian. Anyway, then among those rights were life, a right to life. I'm not even going to get into the politics of that. Liberty, that'd be freedom, and the pursuit of happiness. See, France, it was life, liberty, and I think property, or maybe it was equality or something, fraternity, something like that. Anyway, so in America, the improbable history is this. We had this idea, the idea that you could have a right to exist, a right to be free, and a right to pursue whatever you define happiness as. That's improbable, folks. Most places don't have that. How do I know? Because lots of people are trying to get into America. You don't hear about lots of people trying to get into other countries. Am I right? All right, last thing I want to look at is the Preamble to the United States Constitution. Why? Well, you have to understand, at least in my part of America, during your senior year, you always had to learn to memorize the Preamble to the Constitution. And so I want to talk about that before we close out our improbable history today. The Preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Now, what does that mean in the improbable history? Well, first off, we the people. Okay, look, other places, the people don't get to do anything. They have to do what they're told. In America, the people have the power, or we're supposed to. Next, in order to form a more perfect union, look, my country, America, is not perfect. No country is. But we're founded on an idea. The idea that we could become more perfect by doing things, by changing the way we think, by changing people's opinions. That's what makes America so cool, is that we have that freedom here. All right? So the people, if you don't like how America is right now, guess what? It's not the government's fault. It's your fault. We, the people, are the ones who make this country. So if you want America to be better, it's up to you. The people want to, 1, form a more perfect union. 2, establish justice. That means that everybody's equal under the law. The rich, the poor, doesn't matter. Ensure domestic tranquility. You know, that means peace at home. If you have peace at home, you can deal with a whole lot of things. So if you want peace at home, be the peace at home you're supposed to be. Next, provide for the common defense. Guess what? We the people are supposed to defend ourselves. Yeah. Promote general welfare. No, that does not mean government programs. That means general well-being. And probably the most important thing here, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. In other words, the most improbable thing about America is that we teach our kids, and our grandkids hopefully, about what it is to be free. That's the improbable history of America, and most of the things we do are so that we can, in fact, stay free. That's what America is about, folks. So guess what? This 4th of July, when you go out celebrating fireworks and barbecues and all that, remember, America is you. If you want the country to be better, you need to be better. This is Bill for Improbable History.